People are in their rooms on their phones, computers, laptops. Turn off the Wi-Fi and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a bit congregate.
Exactly. Yeah, people now come together. They're like, as much as it's to find out what's going on with the Wi-Fi, you actually come together.
Yeah. Room full of people. I don't know if you've seen the video.
I haven't, no.
Then they had like VR glasses on. Then everyone was just like a zombie. Like they were just all, I don't even know how to explain it, but they just look like a room full of zombies. And I think that was definitely the plan, because if you watch the video, I think I'll put it in. Hello guys, my name is Sarah Nicole. So we're on our third episode with Cherryl, who is a psychologist by profession, and she's here today to talk about social media and its effects. If you haven't caught the first two episodes, do make sure to click the link in the description box to check them out. Okay, so over to Cherryl.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Cherryl. I'm a clinical psychologist, and yes, as Tara said, we'll be discussing social media. Its negative effects. There are some positives, and I hope, you find it engaging, thought-provoking, and you take something away from this. Yeah.
Okay, so beautiful. So social media currently is a very controversial topic. It definitely is a source of income for some people, but for some, it's the ultimate form of distraction. Yeah, some people use it to escape definitely daily life, but you end up seeing people spending a lot and wasting a lot of time on social media without any logical returns for the time spent.
Yeah.
So you have like people checking their activity. You can check your time spent on Instagram.
Yes.
And you see some people having spent on average like 4 to 6 hours a day. And now there it is where it becomes a problem. So what are some of the effects you've seen that social media has on people's mental health? Yeah.
Thanks for that question. I've seen effects that look similar to those of mental health conditions. Yeah, I mean, social media has its positives. Yeah, it's, sometimes it gives people a sense of community because you meet people on there, like-minded people, or you meet friends, family, and all of that, and you have connections. You can learn stuff from social media as well. Yeah, and it's also entertaining.
Yeah.
But then it's also, there's, a lot of downsides to it as well. It's addictive.
Sure.
Yeah. You find some people spend so much time on there, like you said. I've seen even people spend up to 10 hours a day on social media, just scrolling.
Madness.
Yeah. Okay. So you have people whose attention span is completely warped. The amount of time you spend on this screen, by the time you finish, how do you think you're going to feel?
Definitely drained.
Yeah, drained, wasted.
Yeah.
So you can't even concentrate
on anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have your phone now that you're addicted to this device,
it's like you're twitching.
Yeah, withdrawal. It's like withdrawal symptoms. I need my handset. I need to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So then you have the withdrawal symptoms, you have the anxiety, and with that leads on to other things. Yeah, because now also, if you're spending that much time on your phone, are you interacting with people?
No.
Like physically?
No, definitely not.
Right.
Yeah.
You're probably isolating, aren't you? So you don't have that connection with people.
Sure.
So what tends to happen when you don't have a social connection, social support with people? Your positive mood declines and you start to feel low.
Yeah.
So let's combine all those. You're feeling low, your anxiety is going up, withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
These are all things that are not good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
So, I mean, this is where now social media can be bad.
Yeah.
Because you're consuming so much of it excessively. It's affecting your social life. It's affecting you. It may even start affecting you physically.
How?
I don't know. Maybe you don't even have time to eat.
Oh.
You're just here.
Yeah.
Or even cooking. Cooking, it takes time and dedication and yeah.
True.
So if you're just here,
yeah,
you're so tired, even making a meal, let me just order it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Or getting to sleep is more difficult.
Exactly.
As in the
yes. Yeah, it affects your sleep.
Yeah.
Because you're so amped up.
Yeah.
Your brain is still running at 50 miles an hour, but you switch this thing off, but it takes time for your brain to decompress and to calm down. And sleep is important because sleep allows your brain to now, regenerate and get ready for the next day and process all the information you've taken in. But if all the information you're taking in is just social media, what are you processing?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because also a lot of what you see on social media, is it really real?
Not quite.
Or it's what people want you to perceive it to be.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we have to be mindful about how we use social media. We have to be mindful about the time we spend on there, what we're consuming on there.
True.
Is it of benefit to us, or is it just, sheer entertainment and laughs, or just nonsense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or TikTok dances.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you see, like ADHD symptoms a lot with kids nowadays. You'll find them like they can't even concentrate for 10 minutes on their homework. They're like, I need to go play, I need to watch the next cartoon. And it's like, it's not like us when we were kids. You had to go like run around with other people.
Exactly.
And it's quite alarming. I can't wait to see how the kids of now are gonna behave when they're adults.
Yeah. If anything, it might even be worse, honestly, than it is now.
I can't even, because they've grown up with it.
Yes. Yeah.
If we're struggling and we didn't even grow up with social media, we grew up being bored. We were used to boredom and not doing much, but they are used to this engagement, all these bright colors, always having something to do, something to keep your hands busy, your eyes busy, your brain busy. So you don't really have to think for yourself on what to do because it's right there on the screen and it's being done for you. Sure.
So
even the skipping to the next episode, it's like,
yes, they just skip. Skip.
Well, that's the point. They have you right where they want you.
Yeah, so you see parents, taking the phones away, and you saw that story of the child who completely destroyed the house because his mother took the phone.
What?
He completely destroyed the house. I think she had to call the police. This was in the US.
What?
Yeah, we've seen videos also. Children, they now start verbally abusing their parents, throwing tantrums. So in order to now limit that, entertainment from them, once you've gotten them used to it, you just need to put your mind to it's going to be difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah. But let me just stay the course.
It will be worth it.
Yes. Because, you see something amazing happen when children are no longer engaged with your phone so much. They start to go outside. They start to engage with their friends. They start to find things to do in the house that before they couldn't even think or fathom to doing.
True.
So they start to now think outside the box and create their own entertainment.
True.
Yeah.
Enhancing creativity. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's important.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
It helps with their development as well.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
There was this, I don't know if it was like a study or something. No, it was some guy who was mentioning how he was in a waiting room and 75% of the people in the room were on their phones. And he was like, there was a time when you had to talk to the person next to you and find out where they're from, what do they do, and that definitely helps build your network.
Yes.
But nowadays, even if you go out to a social event, you'll find people seated, just scrolling through their phones. No one has time to engage with the person next to them, and it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's a problem because I intentionally sometimes try to just not touch my phone and just see where the conversation will lead or the interaction. Because sometimes scrolling through, there's nothing you'll see that you haven't seen or that will help you as compared to talking to somebody next to you. So that's something I've seen too.
Yes, and you find social skills are lacking. I don't even know how to, you find somebody doesn't even know how to start up a conversation. Or they don't know how to maintain that rapport, that conversation with somebody else. So because they don't know, that also builds anxiety. I have to talk to someone, So for me, I don't even know how to do that. I've just been here. So you might find that's also another reason that rates of anxiety are really going up.
That's true.
Because when people are put in a situation where you have to communicate, you have to talk to other people, you have to present something, it's
foreign.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's not something they use.
Yeah. So it becomes frustrating.
Yeah.
It's frustrating for you who's been used to this thing and just want to kind of change. It's frustrating to the people who love you, the people around you.
Yeah. That's true.
Spouses are out on a date and everyone's just here.
I know.
So even marriages are being affected.
Yo.
Yeah, because people are on their phones when they should be spending quality time together.
Yeah.
During that date, that time before bed.
Yeah.
People are here.
That's a problem.
It is. It's a major problem. Yeah.
But what do you say?
Limit it.
Yeah.
Limit it. Be mindful. Put it down. Disconnect. You find you're actually calmer. You find actually I don't need to know what so and so is doing. You find actually because a lot of social media also is looking at other people, what they're posting. So you start to compare yourself, and I've seen this also with clients. You start to compare yourself with these people that you're seeing online. Because you think what they're posting is real, but it's not real. But you start thinking, oh my God, look at the job, look at their house, look at their life they're living, they're going on holiday. This is what I have.
Yeah.
And you start to feel essentially crap about yourself.
True.
Is that something that's good for you? No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah. So if you can limit it by any means necessary, do so.
Yeah.
And also, like we said previously, mindset. Change your mindset about the content that you're ingesting. This is not real. This is entertainment. Let me limit it. Yeah. Unless I'm learning something that's changing my life for the better.
There's no point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So also I'd like to mention that the algorithm tends to take up what you feed it. So there was a friend of mine who was saying how they deliberately I think it was their small sister liked watching TikTok videos, but couldn't let them watch TikTok if it was just for TikTok dance videos and stuff. So they intentionally searched for educational content. That way the algorithm became attuned to that particular type of content. So every time now they would give the kid the phone,
it goes now to something else.
Just educational content, so the kid kind of takes up what is being fed to them. Because in most cases you'll adapt to what's being shown to you. So if you're more into TikTok dance videos, that's what you'll keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see your child now in tank tops and hot pants, and they want to do dance moves, a dance routine.
Yeah.
That's not really what we want, is it?
No, it's not.
We'd rather them learning something that's helping their brain develop.
True.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to mention that also the algorithm kind of takes up what you feed it. So if you want to be fed more educational content, you should adapt your social media websites towards educational content.
So that's what you should be searching for.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Search for the right content, people. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Other than the children behaving, inappropriately, dressing inappropriately because they've been ingesting inappropriate content. Yeah. Comparison with others affecting sleep, social life, anxiety, depression. Yeah. So now you get to the point where you're actually getting mentally unwell.
Yeah. And that's a problem.
Yes. To the point where you might need, if other factors are in play. Yeah. Your social media, you're addicted to it, you've been isolating, you haven't been sleeping well, you haven't been eating well. Yeah. So now you're depressed.
Yeah.
You have to go see a psychiatrist as well.
So in the long run, it's also expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah. And an addiction is something that takes time to kind of treat. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like any other addiction. It takes weeks, it takes ages, and it's something that you can always come back to and get addicted to again. Yeah. So that's something also to be aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is this impacting me on a daily basis? Yeah.
So if it's not worth it, you'd rather.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like even an hour, 2 hours is a lot.
It is. It adds up.
Yeah, because what are you doing the rest of the day? If you segment your day into 3-3-3, I mean 8-8-8, 8 hours for sleep, 8 hours for work or school, the other 8 are for, I don't know, seeing your family, spending quality. Now, if you're spending 8 on social media,
that means you're not even connecting with
that's
others.
it.
Yeah.
This becomes your device for, connection.
Yeah.
And this is a device. That's
so you're
it.
basically like a slave to
Yeah.
your phone.
Yes.
That's sad actually.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be your general advice on curbing these effects before they actually manifest and take over one's life?
I think it's good to read on about it yourself as an individual. Like, go and find out more about this topic, social media and mental health, mental illness. Yeah, because in the long run, you don't want to be lonely.
Yeah.
Because when you're lonely, that now leads to other things. Yeah, negative coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, other addictions now to cope with, because stuff like this also can lead to porn addiction. Because you don't have connection with others, but you still need that.
You crave.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're still human, so you have that craving. So you then turn to porn.
Yeah.
And now that becomes your other addiction. It leads to, it can lead to other things. So I would say just being mindful about how you use your social media. Being mindful, like, what are you ingesting?
Yeah.
If it's cooking videos, fine.
Yeah.
If you love to cook,
Yeah.
if it's traveling, if it's, is it good for you? Is it helping you as an individual?
Sure.
And the time that you spend on there. There's nothing wrong with watching a couple of dance videos. If they're funny and they're entertaining, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're watching them all day, then that's a problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
So moderation.
Yes, moderation.
Yeah.
Moderation and mindfulness, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
let's not be slaves to these things.
Let's not.
Let's put them down and let's connect as people.
Yeah.
As people once did. In your house,
Yeah.
or I don't know, anybody's house really. People are in their rooms, on their phones, computers, laptops. Turn off the Wi-Fi and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a bit congregate.
Exactly. Yeah, people now come together. They're like, as much as it's to find out what's going on with the Wi-Fi, you actually come together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when the lights go off.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's when people actually.
Yeah, it's true.
Connect.
Yeah.
True.
That's when you sit down and, tell each other stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, KPLC, thank you. See at Team Zoe, but thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this has been very educative, informative. I think also I've learned a couple of things, especially about the ADHD, because I'm beginning to see it a lot, and that's a problem. Yeah, but unless you have another point to add.
No, that's it. Just limit it, be mindful, educate yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Ignorance is not bliss.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
How do you feel after consuming that for so many hours? Do you feel good?
Yeah.
That should tell you, whether it's
on the right track.
Yeah.
And on the issues of zombies, I remember the initial Steve Jobs video on Apple. I don't think it was Steve Jobs in the video, but the first Apple, when they were advertising Apple and launching it, there was like a room full of people. I don't know if you've seen the video.
I haven't, no.
Then they had like VR glasses on. Then everyone was just like a zombie. Like they were just all, I don't even know how to explain it, but they just look like a room full of zombies. And I think that was definitely the plan, because if you watch the video, I think I'll put it in.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of vain contradictory thoughts. Our unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
It's that was the point, and there weren't even VR glasses then. That's just coming up now. But you see, that was their vision, to have you like here, and you can't like,
because then they feed you what they want to feed you,
Exactly.
and essentially get you doing what they want.
yes,
Right?
yeah,
But then you find with their families, are they allowing them to ingest this?
no,
Yeah.
I
Some
doubt
of them don't even let them have like mobile phones. They're like, no, until you're, I don't know, 18, 20, then you can have one. Because they know the dangers.
yeah,
Yeah.
should be like driving actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, phones also allow you to stay connected and know that somebody, you know, you can easily call someone and know they're safe. But yeah. We won't go down that rabbit hole. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay then, Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't checked out the first two episodes, as I've said before, do click them in the link, in the description link below. And Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you too.
We really appreciate the gems you've dropped here. Yeah. Okay guys, so thank you for joining us on this video. If you did like it, make sure to click the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.
Bye.